right? So we're like Thanksgiving family, right?
There's so many charms and things and books and to keep track of.
And anybody else feel that way, kinda?
Well, yeah, that's clear, but what conveyed itself was that they all seemed to be having so damn much fun.
That's great.
With a musical piece, I always like to think of it the same way I think about a singer-songwriter, and that is the lyric and the music. Does it work together?
Yes.
So, in this particular instance, did that really work together for you?
Yes.
Did the music really fit the story
Yes.
and really work for you?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I see some eyes going up this thing. Did it work for you? Yeah? Okay. We'll leave it there. I like to ask this question, when you wake up tomorrow morning and you're having your cup of coffee, and you just have to call a friend and say, I was in this tiny little room last night listening to a show, and they go, oh really, how was it? And you'll tell them what you think, and they'll say, well, what was it about? What's the two-line answer you tell your friend on the phone? What thing sticks out most to you that you will first start the conversation with your friend about?
Gypsy Charm is not a good answer, by the way. You can't say some of you were going to cheat. I saw it in your eyes.
Like if you go, well, what would you say to your friend? The first thing that comes to your mind.
If I'm talking to a teacher, the details didn't support the main idea, but it was really a lot of fun.
Okay.
And what it was about, it was a love story.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Love story.
What will you say to your friend on the phone?
It's a musical show. It's
What?
a musical. It's about music.
It's about music, okay? Anybody else? What will you say to your friend on the
Love
phone?
story was the same.
Love story.
I would say love story, but I was kind of at the beginning thinking that maybe there was going to be a moral or something, and that didn't really happen.
Was that cool for you? Are we a little too Disney-esque in that kind of the way we think about those things?
It struck me very much as a children's story.
Interesting. And was that why you were yearning for kind of a moral?
Possibly, yeah, because it very much, of course, they really played it up like characterized like a children's story, but it just seemed like the story theme itself was more of a children's musical instead of an adult.
What do you think about that? Go ahead. Yeah, what do you think?
I was thinking more fairy tales also.
Is there kind of consensus on that?
Could we possibly, does anyone in the room know the pantomime tradition in England? Because that was something that was resonating for me.
I understand what you're saying.
It's something which adults take children to, typically at Christmas. And you have these comical characters, you have these, always a witch. Although the Demon King actually earned his wings on this one.
I think we've heard a lot, so I don't want to belabor the point, but I wanted to get to anything. The playwright's not in the room tonight, and we never call out the playwright even when they are in the room unless they want to be, because it's not that kind of thing. But if she were and she were listening, are there things you would want her to take away from tonight? Want her to think about as she's leaving the room? Is there anything you would say to her, like, it was great because it would be interesting if you tried this. I wasn't sure what that meant. Is there anything like that that you would say or say out loud so that she could take it away and think about it as she's working on the piece?
I might say there were just a few too many babies. When he was talking and it was saying baby.
Twain's character.
Yeah. But I thought it was a great piece.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that hung in my head.
Okay. Anybody else? Yes?
I had trouble when the witch did her solo about her story, her part of the story. I didn't really understand it.
Yeah, I just didn't.
That was my problem.
Okay.
I'm on that path also. I don't think the evil part was scary enough. The music tends to be light, and I think that's fine, especially since it seems like a young people's story. But I think that the witch is a great character, and I think we should have had a little more sense in the music too of a little bit afraid. We didn't quite get it. I'm not sure if she was skirting around that or not, since she's not here to say. But are just a little bit the same musically. Again, for young people, that's not a problem, I think.
Great, thank you, yes?
Act 2 began with 2 ballads, the older couple's Italian song and then the young lovers. It's just too slow to, one of them should go.
Right, you're gonna have a couple of glasses of
Yeah.
wine in the lobby, and 15 minutes into the second act, you're right. I get you, yeah.
I would have liked to see, since the music is so much the same, but we had scenes, like she was in Paris, and then she was in Italy, and then, like, the music didn't change with the scene. With, you know, like, it should have had some more flavor for each time the music changed location.
And then just the final piece, because we've heard that it's a love story, right? And I just want to make sure everybody feels good about the performers. You two are fabulous. We all understand that they've not been working for weeks and weeks on this piece. So if some of the emotional intent's a little lacking between the two of them, you'll understand that they're doing the best they can with what they have. So let's talk about the story piece and what the playwright has chosen, because every single thing is a choice. We just have a blank sheet of paper to start, so everything's a choice. So is that relationship working? Is that love relationship working for you, and the whole arc of it and everything else? You say
Not for me.
not for you. What was missing for you?
An arc that led from one to the other. I thought it was, the problem was that there were 2 stories. One had to do with the charm, and then there were just too many things to try to follow.
Okay.
And so by the time we got back to, I didn't see the thread running through. If I had seen her learn something from each of these guys that she met, and, you know, I said, oh, and if she had actually spurned her boyfriend, oh, you're not, you know, you're not this, you're not that, I don't want to have anything, and then she said, but that was like Peter, so I would see a connecting arc for that character from beginning to end, and it had nothing to do with the performance. I think you could have rehearsed for 10, the performances were wonderful.
It was wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you. Anybody else just on that relationship? Yeah.
I feel a little confused.
Okay.
Because in real life, you know, she's got the boyfriend, and I really didn't get a lot of info from their relationship to some extent. And I didn't understand what she was looking for when she was away, and she's, you know, so I was kind of lost there. Maybe it's me, but.
Okay. Did you feel like it was clear for you?
That was the thing, there didn't seem to be a connection. It was like, there's a boyfriend, and then there's these 2 other guys, and then the boyfriend comes back, it's like, okay, what happened in between? Where was the connection?
Gotcha. Is there kind of consensus in the room on that?
There seems to be.
A little bit? Yeah? Okay. Good. And so we'll wrap it up now, because it's a school night for many of us. Some of us more than others. Now, spring break. Well, then you get to put the chairs away at the end. And I will say thank you very much for coming out, and how about another hand for our class? Join us again for our final in this series, first Sunday of May, for Dee Dee Delaney's piece. Please take your diversions on your way out the door. There'll be more information in there.
Can I say
Yes.
something really quickly?
Go for it.
If you would like more information about Tidewater Afro Initiative and what we do, many of you got brochures. We're online. Our website is toiva.org. So toy, our initials, Virginia, VA.org. Or you can spell the whole thing out, tidewateroperainitiative.org. That will take you there as well. We're also on Facebook, for those of you on Facebook. And at our website, you can sign up for our mailing list. We send maybe 6 emails out a year just to keep you updated, you know, on what's going on. So you're not going to get a lot of spam from us or anything. But if you want to know what's going on with us, that's a great way to do it.
Thank you.